Didn't survive the bookcase move. The headless Batman, destructible plastic, super glue. My name's Michael Janda. I'm the author of the book Burn Your Portfolio and the newly released book, The Psychology of Graphic Design Pricing. In this video, we're going to talk about font sizes and how font sizes affect the perception of the total price that you put in your proposal. A lot of designers make a big mistake in the design of their proposal, but they do it by following good design principles. And that mistake is that when you show the pricing of a project, you walk down the line items, but there's a tendency to make the total price bigger than the line items that lead up to it. And this mistake happens because designers like to design with a focal point. They like to control the viewer's eye by making something bigger to give it a focal point on the page. And we do this in proposals all the time by showing those line items and then getting to that total price and making it bigger. That way that page has a focal point. I used to do this back in the early days of my agency or when I was freelancing. And after I learned this principle, it changed the way that I design my proposals. Keith Coulter and Robin Coulter did an interesting study about how font sizes affects the perception of prices. I'm going to share a link to that study in the description below, so check it out if you want to dig deeper into this topic. Now, this study found that our brains are conditioned to correlate the visual size of a number with the numeric size. Now, let's look at a few examples of how this can affect the pricing perception. Does the number on the left feel or seem more expensive than the number on the right? Now, based on this study, when we look at these two numbers, we're going to look at the one with the bigger font or the larger font size as more expensive than the one with the smaller font size. Now, designers make a mistake with this all the time because we follow good design principles. We have a tendency to emphasize the total price by making the font larger. You can see this example right here, where we have the line items leading up to the total price, but that total price is bigger because we want to give it that focal point. Now, this makes the total price feel or seem more expensive than it really is. So we want to use this technique to our advantage in our proposal design. We can take the total price and control the perception of that price based on font size. But let's not get carried away and make the total price really, really small in an effort to try and de-emphasize the numeric total. My recommendation is to just use the same font size for all of your line items and for the total. Don't make the total price bigger than the line items that lead up to it. This is a simple principle using font sizes to emphasize or de-emphasize a numeric value. Don't do anything that is going to visually highlight that total price to make it feel more expensive than it really is. I hope this tip helps you rethink your proposal design. Comment below if you found yourself emphasizing unknowingly the numeric value of a price. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that red button below and subscribe. I share systems and strategies to help creative freelancers and agencies. I look forward to talking to you next time. Thank you for watching.